Hello, guys. Hello. Welcome to my channel. Here it is tonight. We talk about missing people around California mountains. This time in this snow wave. We are going to talk about three cases. One is lucky one found as well. Joining the next two stories and as well two missing people still. We are going to continue talking about them. The story, the first, the great news that was found, literally one of the person that was, although less days missing than Julian Sands just found, I do believe Jin Chang, 75 years old hiker, literally who had been missing for 2 days before he was found alive. Sands, unfortunately, is missing, guys, from 13th of January. So think now it's 30th. So now, guys, it's 17 days already has passed. So it's time to talk as well. There is that amazing. Go and check up on the Facebook if you haven't till now. Join and follow and give support and share the news of that amazing uh, rescue rescue service in that California area, and they literally they do put the daily reports. Unfortunately, what I understood 2 days ago as well, Julian Sands, the actor, I'm guessing living in California area or Los Angeles, literally. It reported that that literally rescue continued just this time from air. What they were doing till now. So, guys, it has passed more than 2 weeks. Like I said today, when we are recording, it's 70 days already have happening. This is a 30th of January when we are talking today, and Julian Sand. That amazing actor, British origin, right? I'm guessing living in LA. Remember the room with the view, werewolf or something. I'm trying to find, guys. Beautiful, amazing career, and now to be lost and finish the life like this. Like, what's happening with these missing people? I do understand that that region is not far away. For the one that they really love in hiking, it's really nearest to the city, and the people who live in California area or let's say Los Angeles, in whatever is urban area in California, the nearest to do for the hikers weekend things that they regularly do. I do understand even my colleague, the medium Sloan Bella, is doing her regular trekking and hiking, and as well what I understood she's sometimes doing this alone, and we are all afraid, of course. We are all worried about her, but then as well she gets angry if we make a statement, be safe, and things like that. So, yes, people are very proud and they talk from their ego. They don't want any kind of doubt in their possibility, in their skills, in their smartness and skills to finish the trail alone. Again, guys, we are talking now when there is literally a snow wave literally all over California. And this is something different for the people who were living here and that they have done before the same route, the same mountain, because it's just like less than an hour from literally with the car from a city. And I'm guessing that literally it seems like convenient but very big challenge being there. So people who were already trekking, being together like hiking partners with Julian Sands, missing actor, literally they are talking that he's really and he has really advanced skills in hiking. But again, guys, 70 days, and I'm going to ask the tarot. So yes, let's pray for him, but I'm going to ask the tarot to see, are we going to find Julian Sands? And in what condition. So let's go there as well. There will be one more question about one more missing person. So I'm going as well to ask the spirits for Bob, the other missing in the same region, another peak, another direction heading, and this time uh, Bob, that is little Bob has been Bob is 60 years old, and Bob was guys. Bob left the plan of his trail. Bob Gregory, 61 years old. So he set up for a hike in San Gabriel Mountain to mountain the peak of Mountain Islip, while a little bit further down to Mountain Baldy Peak was direction of Julian sand. So both of them, what I'm going to give you again, I'm starting to channeling as well. My energy goes around, and this is a warning for the community. And don't get insulted again, people, friends of these people, again, people of this generation as well, people who are passionate hikers. Do not get insulted, please. My understanding that people, specifically males in certain age, they need to prove with that they are still in the power and to do the things extremely dangerous sport activities. Yes, you should do for run. Yes, you should lose. Yes, you should use less cars. Of course, I'm the one that I'm all the time walking a lot, really, really, like, I'm famous for this. But again, on the other side, being outside of the city, being really putting yourself in jeopardy situation, being alone outside of the city, it's really not a smart idea. And I have put on the cover the last post of Julian Sand. um, that's what was the Google search result, the last one of the last post of Julian Sands hiking. Again, why the people, and I'm just going to say as well, I'm addressing to my father as well. They are really highly intelligent. They are highly intellectual. Like my father, for example, writing 2 books per year, publishing poetical one as well as science book. He's active person, but while they're starting to behave like literally last few years, like they just want to vanish somewhere, like they just, if they're we're on one of the summer houses, like even if it's a 50-degree outside, sorry, I'm talking from a European, in a Celsius, even if it's so over hot, never used to do these things, never go to do these things alone. He would go these things. He's very quiet. He's all day writing in his library in a summer house. But then he do this early morning and late after sunset when it's over hot, let's say in summer, he goes with my mother, and that's his routine. But last few years I noticed when I'm there, for example, with them staying for 1 month from summer house, I noticed that he changed the routine. Like he likes all the time to goes alone somewhere in the middle of the day, and it's always a forest. And that was happening even to my uncle, the his older brother, uh, last few years before he departed. And I must address this. I knock in the wood. I don't want nobody to really be departed. I really wish everybody to be well and blessing, health blessing, and I wish the family of Bob Gregory and Julian Sands to really to join the praise and to be found, and to have a miracle, to be saved with the miracle, even if there are really even if it's so many days have passed. But I'm addressing to warning to other people that they really have that urge, not even professional hikers, like I'm talking about my father. It's not a hiker. He's really intellectual person. He's not into the sport activities. He do the long walks with my mother. That's true. He avoid the car. He doesn't use the car in summer house. He used even to walk from summer house to go to the, let's say, like few kilometers to go to one time per week open market for fresh groceries. These kind of rituals they do, and they're really ecological. All the family, it's really extremely organic, ecological, I might say. But another thing that he has urged now these days to just disappear, and it's a forest. Like they really have some spirit, like Iberian wolves. And these Julian sands remind me of that story. Like, I mean, he's entering into the 60, right? He's 65, Bob Gregory 61, and then need some, they have urge to reconnect with the nature. And then it's a male thing, like, I want to show power and I can handle this alone. Even if there are family members or their friends, they would warn them not to do this alone. And like I said, my father is starting to do this thing like disappearing, going here and there to find some specific herbs or something that he never done the herbology before. I'm serious. And then that's a funny one. And then, but I'm worried. But we cannot stop him, right? Like he's really very active. He's nobody can stop. I literally shouting to my mother like, why you don't stop him, because you should never leave him go alone, go with him, like. But she's doing something else, like with her roses, with the garden, something like that. They're all having their own hobbies and they're busy, but then the messy thing sometimes it's happened. And I was told, I asked one of my siblings, because like I don't see them often because I'm living between few continents and I don't see them often. So I asked one of my cousins that is a daughter of that older brother of my father, and she literally said, like, that was literally doing my father as well before he departed, and he departed last year, and he was literally disappearing the last 5 years. He would just, before the last 5 years of his life, he would just like to disappear, to walk alone, to go somewhere, although this guy was using a bicycle, and just, and then they would find the bicycle but not him. And like, really, guys, we have to be careful about the elders. We have to be careful about friends of ours, even if we are not, even if they are not so old. I'm talking, okay, I'm talking about um, uncle that was like 80 years old. Like my father is much younger, but I see the things happening with the people that they are 50 years old. When I was at the age of 40 and dating somebody 10 years old, I can notice the thing when people are trying to be super in the power, that to bring that, like, they're not much, they're intellectuals, but they're trying to bring that spirit that they are in the power to do something, to show the male energy. And that's what is here the crucial, because all these males, they are wandering around the mountains and they are trying to prove their male, their masculinity, and that really they're doing just for their self-esteem. That's the whole story around this. And it's interesting because, as well, like I said, personally I'm scared as well about anybody that has this urge, because these people will never stop doing this. Just going to repeat, the people who have, it's not about being a sport activity. I'm a sportman, I'm a hiker, I'm doing the caves, I'm doing the mountain rock, the rock climbing. No, 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 this is about that these people have urge to be connected and be there on their own and something to prove. It's about their building their confidence, that they're never, that they didn't lose the spirit, and they like to compare themselves with the youngsters, something deep in subconscious. I'm serious about this. And somehow I always find the point of what was triggering these people in the crime stories, and that's my talent. So believe me, and please be careful of your friends. Take care if you can. Never leave your friends. Don't leave them to do these things alone. Even if you're lazy to go and do their hobby, just don't leave your friends. You have a responsibility to take care of your friends, of your siblings, or even if they are far away from you. Like, definitely, who knows, was the last one informed about Julian's sons? Who was the last time informed from about Bob Gregory? Bob Gregory, sister or wife, literally got the message, the full note of his route, and that was really a smart one. So I do believe Bob Gregory was literally Bob Gregory is the one who left the truth. So, yes, his family is in distress, right? And all the friends and family of Julian sent. But again, lucky Jin Chang that he proved at the 75 that he can do things alone and stand and stay alone on the in the middle of the snow way, like but unfortunately, this guy will be seen again wandering around mountains. Sorry, Mr. Jin Chan. I wish you everything, not everything, good luck. But I think you are going to continue. This is not the end of the story. We're going to hear more about. Uh, Literally, I'm just talking. I don't think he lost it. He. These people, they really have that need. It's like their destiny to finish the life in the conditions in the wildness. I'm serious. Like I'm just going to talk from my personal astromap. For example, for me, in my astromap, I was always told that I'm going to live somewhere far away from a civilization that will be unusual place. Like it's not like I'm going outside originally being from Europe, going to work and be in America or somewhere in Asia, Africa. I was everywhere, by the way, as well. I was living before COVID last 15 years in Asia, but I was as well traveling everywhere. And it's about as well that I'm going in the circumstances to die in being something different and isolating in a spiritual way. I'm aware and I have this. I often go and isolate myself, but inside of some monastery in Asia. So I understand. I already have a vision how my story is going to finish. But these guys wondering, and I don't think I'm going to be feel. I don't feel my life will be uh, really in danger if I stay inside of the jungle without electricity in the monastery in the jungle. But and because I used to do this as well before, I had this experience. But these guys that they tell me that they have experience in the middle of the snowstorm to go in the middle of the blizzard, however you have American expression about this, to go towards some peak because just that peak is just so close to LA or wherever they live in Cali. Like, sorry, this is like wow. And they have done this before. They know the routine. Even when it's a summer, this is really hard to get all these peaks, and it's very dangerous. And so many people they have disappeared. They have disappeared. The people from the people were before being lost, even it's just outside of LA. They have been lost on Baldy Peak, on San Gabriel mountain on the peak of Mountain Islip. Like people were lost here as well. People are wondering now, is this turning to a conspiracy theory? I don't think so. Sorry guys, I love to do conspiracy theory. The next live stream will be about Beyond's Illuminati thing that's going immediately after this video. But this is not the story. The story is here that this is just an urge, simple urge. It's not a conspiracy theory. This is just a simple urge of male and certain age. They're getting older. They start to want to have a power and to show off. Like, remember, I have done that story about missing hiker in that risky area for big area for research, and there was in that cave with a letter M. Remember that guy? And that guy was doing a YouTube hiking and um literally showing some trails and visiting some caves, always in strange places. And that guy was never found. And I have that video. You can go and check. There's so many in my playlist of the justice will be found. There are missing cases, there's conspiracy theories, different things. There is as well plus top war and celebrity red flags and royal secrets. You have more than 800 totally widows, totally with all this playlist of my research and contribution for these missing people or strange deaths. So, as well for the living celebrity energy reading. Like it will be the next live stream energy reading of Beyonce and her husband. And something that these days is as well addressing as well. Even Kanye West is even confirming this. But this is a theme that I have posted like really some weeks before. So I wanted to do this reading for you. But as well, I see 2 days before I saw somewhere like there is a new tweet, just that Kanye West posted that Jay Z was responsible for the death of Alaya. Yes, and I have done the reading about that singer. So we have it as well, that one, but it was a long time ago. Somebody asked me from my YouTube babies, as most of you are from US. So uh, guys, let's just go and return to energy of these basic people. So I'm going to address. I have first hopes for Bob Gregory, so I'm going first for Gregory. Bob Gregory, Bob Gregory, missing from St. Gabriel Mountains to Mountain Islip. Will Bob Gregory will be found? Yes, yes, guys. Yes, yes, yes. Wow. I will go. Wow. Will Bob Gregory will be alive found? That's a trickster. Is Bob Gregory's alive? There's some information that they didn't say everything as well. Wow, that's interesting here. There is some information about Bob Gregory, something they didn't say. Somebody is holding some information, somebody is in there, something to say as well. But that could be crucial to help out to find this person, Bob Gregory. Will he be alive again? No, guys, again, it's repeating something. Somebody is hiding some information about Bob Gregory. So first of all, he will be found. That's the thing. Sometimes people they are missing and they're never found. So, but as well, uh, there is, and I see. Okay, it's media as well. Media will start to talk as well. They are going to research and media are going to expose as well uh, some things, something that about the private life of Bob Gregory. Again, is he safe? Bob Gregory, whatever they're hiding, but is Bob Gregory safe? And always that card, true. Wow. Is Bob Gregory unsafe? So, guys, I don't like here something because whoever was here in the house, the partner, somebody is lying and hiding something. Wow, oh, Gregory. And then that route that he left, did he left the route to his sister or wife or girlfriend? I'm reading just comments of the people who are literally hikers and they're just giving a note of warning what you should do when you're hiking. And literally, guys, again, very nice advice to buy the garment in Rich. And literally, it's literally giving you like your pin every 10 minutes, what I understood. So your coordinates are sent uh, to your friends or whoever you live it, and it's really helping out uh, every 10 minutes broadcasting your location. So Garmin in Reach, it's interesting. Like that's one of the comments. Again, comments like I said, do not hike alone. Good luck to the missing hikers. Please take a friend. Don't hike alone. People tend to underestimate our local so-called mountains. Yes, Mountain Baldy is only one third of the height of Everest, but again, it claims to share, to take a lives of many. So hike smart and stay alive. That's a great message. So I'm going to put the cards, a short version for family of Bob Gregory. It's interesting. Bob Gregory will be found, but what are they hiding? What the family is hiding? Because wow, as well, I see that they are going to expose what was literally hold on, not told. They're going to expose literally. So, Bob Gregory, let's pray for him. And another story. Let's see now. Julian, now we go for the harder case. Julian Sand, missing from 13 January. Will Julian Sand will be found in Mountain Baldy in California? Wow. Yes, they're already taking an action. Like they need this second time, second chance. Like, wow. Um, First of all, what I understood first, there were the live rescue team walking, and then in under these circumstances of high snow, it's very hard to walk if you ever done this. Being in the nature and try to walk, just try to walk when there's a big snow. It's really exhausting. So a really very brave um, and hardworking rescue team. Another thing, they said that they were as well using the drones as well because this is 17 days ago, and these 17 days people were doing a lot of things trying drones. So rescue team, and now they literally pronounced 2 days ago that there is this time they're just going to make it a shorter version. This time just from the air. So they stop using the people. Is there not enough resources? Is it too dangerous for them? Again, I see this second time they are going to find them. They are going to find Julian Sand. Yes, that's what I see. Will help out this technology drones. because again, from the air, drones, definitely that's the drones and helicopters. There was a missed opportunity as well, something like a lack of money, and now like money is coming. Like, uh, did the local people now? Because before, like it was a missed opportunity. There was a holding on the new rescue team, the new rescue phase that they pronounced 2 days ago. Now this time, just from the air, it's postponed because there is a lack of money. I see with this. Wow, missed opportunity, lack of money, but here it is, the fundraising is better, and now they are literally in charge of situation financially. um, Although there is a lot of volunteers, and what I understood, this rescue team in this mountain area is, there is a Facebook page, you can Google it. They have um, um, on and off, they have even the ad that you can join the event, like join the volunteer, to become a volunteer. They do the interviews for volunteers, so you may join there if you like to be this like your hobby. It's a good karma work, right? Saving somebody's life, definitely, and plus healthy to go and walk around, right? And feeling great doing something for community. And again, good karma work if you find and save somebody being a part of this rescue team. So I do suggest you check up the Facebook page where is a rescue team in this mountain region, and you will find it on the Facebook. Just Google it, and you can be a part of the volunteers if you are living there in that region. Again, I said Julian sent now the second person for Bob Gregory. We have finished, and there is a short version as well. And Julian sent, like I said, what was the lack of money? I see now it's coming, so now they can use this extra money. Meanwhile, they were doing the fundraising and um, um literally to support this rescue mission, and now they can do it from the air because that's one is expensive. The first one was rescue team and the volunteers, but from the ground. But the team from there, helicopters as well, drones, this is expensive thing to do, and the money is coming. That's what I see, giving a second chance to a technology, because as well was a technology card in the first row when I opened. So that's really useful this time. Yes. So, second, will Julian Sand will be alive? Guys, first of all, he's literally like in a protected, like in some kind of a on in some kind of a cave indoor, but as well it will be a real his life is now in threatened, like he's literally, wow, like losing it. Will Julian Sand be alive when they found him? At the moment, like I said, he's really having like a last effort, so they have to be very fast. They shouldn't stop this. The thing with this money, give me the money to start the new rescue. Like this really sucks because what was postponed, like they lost the days for finding him. That's what I don't like here. And I don't have a good news for him. Really in danger. Is Julian Sand alone totally there? Is Julian Sand alone there? Because, guys, I see that somebody, a stranger, was confronting him as well. Wow. I see two times is popping out the same card. I see a stranger that was confronting him as well while he was in the woods. Wow. It's turned into a crime story. That's what I see. So I'm going to record. You can just look and see what I'm talking about. Julian Sand missing again in Mountain Baldy. Guys, first of all, what they holding and postponing this air action because the money was missing. Now it's arriving, but they're coming too late. For him, Julian Sand, I think they're coming too late, even if he was in some kind of cave, but almost struggling to be a survivor. And think as well, it's very scary because like a third party situation cause of that.
Gregory will be found, but what are they hiding? What the family is hiding? Because wow, as well, I see that you are going to expose what was literally hold on, not told. You're going to expose literally.
It's in
So,
hikers.
God, Gregory was grateful. William Sand missing again in Mountain Goldie. Guys, first of all, what they holding and postponing this air action because the
So
money was missing,
Gregory,
now it's arriving, but they're coming too late. For him, Julian said, I think they're coming too late. He was in some kind of cave, but only struggling to be a survivor. Thing as well, it's very scary because like a third party situation. Gregory will be found, but
let me hashtag, guys. I'm going to download on TikTok and short YouTube as well. Missing person, Mount Baldy, then Mount Islip or Islip. Missing hiker. California. rescue teams. So Bob, Gregory, let me hashtag the names, and Julian. Like this.
One more confirmation about my theories. If you found the survivor in item
It's downloading.
what the family is hiding because wow. As well, I think they are going to expose what was literally hold on and not told. They're going to expose literally.
So guys, it's arrived in the
So
short version as
Bob
well.
Gregory, let's pray for Julian's hand missing again in
Let me download all of this.
Bob Gregory will be found, but
Sorry, that's just a hashtag, the shorter version. So you may check the short version as well. And don't forget to share with your community and hit a like if you like this material. And as well, welcome to subscribe and check all the playlist of missing people, royal secrets, celebrity red flags, stop the war, anti-globalist, and let's pray that this family of Bob Gregory and family of Julian Sands will find the peace, and that Julian Sand and Bob Gregory are going to be found. Peace and love. Kisses to all.